Hey, this is John Carlos, and the Wolverine from X-Men The Last Stand Hot Toys figure just came into Corner Store Comics, so let's take a look at it. Snicked. I'm still trying to forget that X-Men The Last Stand ever happened, but I love Hugh Jackman's performance as Wolverine in all the X-Men films, including the third one. Right out of the package, he comes with relaxed palm hands. He also comes with the clawed fists, non-clawed fists, and the usual wrist pegs. He also comes with pieces for his display stand, the clear pull and the clamp, and the big Sentinel head display base. When it comes to accurately depicting the costume from X-Men The Last Stand, I'd say this is perfect. There's a lot to enjoy about this figure. The bracketed leather pieces, the fact that the leather really does feel and read like leather, the non-leather pieces, the little tiny X's on the collar, the tiny zipper on the back of his wrists, even the little X on the back of his neck. Now let's talk about the face. When Hot Toys first released the photos of this figure, I was not impressed with the head sculpt. I thought there were a few photos where it looked okay, but it read weird from various angles, and I was nervous about how this would turn out. But I'm happy to say that this turned out much better than I expected. In fact, I think in person, it blows those photographs right out of the water. In particular, I like all the light freckling around the forehead. The glassiness of the eyes and the anger in the arched eyebrow creates like a classic Wolverine face. And I think Hot Toys did an excellent job with the teeth. In the last few years, they've been doing figures with more and more exposed teeth, and I think this one turned out great, much better than it photographed initially. His facial hair turned out great, as did his full head of hair. In fact, this is one of my favorite examples of sculpted plastic hair by Hot Toys. Here's a closer look at his fists. And here's a closer look at his claw hands. Here's a close-up of the claws. In particular, let's have a look at where they come out at the knuckles. And here's a last look at the relaxed palm hand before we take it off and put on the Wolverine claw hands. Because if you're getting a Wolverine figure, you'd be silly not to display it with the claws. In fact, the claws snap on really easy. That's good. I think these claws turned out great, and they read on camera a lot better than those animated Who Framed Roger Rabbit claws that were in X-Men Origins Wolverine. And here's a close-up look at the Sentinel head base. That's the light that you use to turn the lights on. That's where you insert the clear pull with the clamp, so you can pose Wolverine on top of this. Got a claw mark here, and a big claw mark up there. And this takes 2 AAA batteries. And here it is with the light up feature. It reads a lot better in darker lighting. You may have noticed that I did not use the Sentinel display, and that's because I hate the Sentinel scene from X-Men The Last Stand, and looking at this display just reminds me of that awful condescending scene. However, you may not be a weirdo or a snob like me, and on its own terms, this is a pretty cool base. I mean, it's well sculpted, it's got a decent paint job, and it's a fun idea with the claws. It's a good thing for Wolverine to be on. My personal snobbery of the Sentinel base aside, this is a pretty awesome figure, and it turned out much better than I expected based on the initial photographs. I think if you're kind of on the fence and not really sure if you want to get it or not, check it out in person if you can, because I think it may change your mind. And if you're a fan who already ordered it, you can be happy in knowing that this turned out
really, really good. After years and years and years and years of buying Wolverine figures from Toy Biz to Hasbro to Diamond Select, it's nice to have a Wolverine figure whose claws aren't bent or warped right out of the package because they aren't made of cheap plastic. And that's pretty cool. The costume looks cool, the claws look great, and the face sculpt turned out way better than I expected. It's fantastic. This is a really good figure that I can easily recommend. Thanks for watching, bub.